Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody is doing well, staying safe. And now on to the video. Today I'd like to discuss the case of Brianna Taylor. Now Brianna Taylor is she's an EMT, and there was a warrant that was served, and it was in regard to some drug charges, I believe, to someone they believed lived in her home, and they thought it was her boyfriend. No, don't quote me on those details. That's not really what I want to talk about, but that's kind of the gist of what I understand of the case. The police department served a no-knock warrant, which means that they will come into the home by knocking the door down or entering however way they can, but they don't have to announce themselves or let anyone know that they're actually coming. Now, I'm sure that there's reasons for this to take place, such as like if there's a criminal that they're intending to apprehend and they're unaware if that criminal is going to go ahead and run if they do knock on the door and give them warning that they're present. However, the way I look at it with these no knock warrants, I believe that they're very dangerous. For one, if you don't have the correct details and you end up going into that home and you do a no knock warrant, how are the people living in that home supposed to know that these are police officers coming in, and therefore not to react to them as if they're reacting to a burglar or a robber coming into the home? As I look at it this way, I always like to put myself in the shoes either of the police or of the people that the police are apprehending. If I was in my home and I have nothing criminal going on, I have done absolutely nothing, and all of a sudden I hear my front door being knocked down or someone entering into my front home, I don't know anything about police procedure. I don't deal with any warrants or any criminal behavior, so therefore I would automatically assume somebody is trying to break into my home. And if I am a gun owner, the first thing I would do is go ahead and grab my weapon to defend my family, and I would shoot at whoever is intruding into my home. With you having the right to protect yourself, that is something that you should be able to do, especially if somebody's entering into your property and you're not even aware who they are. I need to know that this is the police. That's why it's very important for the police to announce themselves and say police department or fire department or whatever the case is, so people are aware these are public officials that are coming in, and to react to them appropriately. However, if you do one of these warrants and you're not aware that these are police and you take actions against them, are you then responsible if you shoot one of them down? That's what I would like to discuss. I don't have the answer to this. I was just thinking about it, and I would like to hear some feedback, especially from those who are police enforcement. Why do you guys do this procedure? What's the reason for it? And what's the accurate way to go about it? How do you guys go about it so that way the people do know you are the police and to no lives are taken when you're doing this? And if you are police officers and you have participated in these no knock warrants, have you ever been involved in a position to when one of you were injured? I would love to hear, please, if there are any police officers, I'd like to hear your opinion, why you guys do the things that you do, and the reason for it, why you do go about it that way. And I also would like to hear from just regular people. If you are not involved in anything criminal and you know that you haven't committed any crimes or anybody in your home and no police is looking for you, if you do hear your door being tampered with or knocked down, how would you react to that? If you do own a weapon, would you start shooting at assuming this is an intruder, or how would you go about that? I'd love to hear from everyone and just get this conversation started because I think it is important to discuss these things and kind of gain understanding and how to go about them in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Please do comment, subscribe, and like this video if you've enjoyed it. And I will see you guys all on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. You all have a blessed day. Later.